Oaty pancakes with blueberries and orange, one of my favorite weekend recipes. Really versatile, you can change it up and you can make one big load of batter and have it for Saturday and Sunday. So to start off with, I'm going to start with the basic batter. So we're going to mix the liquid part first. So 2 eggs. Whisk this up. You're going to add in your milk. So those are the wet ingredients. And to this, we're going to add in the dry. So pop in the little things first before I forget them. So you've got some baking powder, some salt, a little pinch of cinnamon. So these pancakes are actually going to be sugar-free, so really healthy and good for you. I'm going to use 2 types of flour. Here I've got plain flour that's already been sieved. And to this, we can also add whole wheat flour. So that's for extra fiber and vitamins and minerals. And the oaty part of our oaty pancakes. These are organic jumbo oats, really nutritious, full of B vitamins and fiber, very good for lowering high blood cholesterol and high blood pressure. You can see the mixture thickening up as we speak. There we go. Don't overmix it. And like other pancake mixtures, it's a great idea to pop this into the fridge for about 20 minutes. It gives the mixture time to solidify and just to chill down. So we're not going to make big crepe-sized pancakes. These we're going to dollop onto our pan, and they're going to puff up into American silver dollar pancakes, to be one of the names for them. So I'm going to use my big tepan, which is a giant hot plate. But at home, if you just get yourself a good heavy-based non-stick pan, that's the ideal thing to use. And you can add a little bit of sunflower oil to make it non-stick. You don't need a lot of oil at all. I'm going to spread it around a little bit. So your pan should be quite hot at this point. Not the hottest setting. Get a big ladle. Don't be tempted to make them too big because they do spread. That's the sort of size we're going to go for. So these are absolutely plain at this point, and I'm going to show you how and when to add the blueberries because there is a knack to it. Now I haven't put any sugar in this batter, so it makes it extra healthy, but we've got a slight sweetness from adding a pinch of cinnamon. The cinnamon gives a lovely warm aromatic taste to the pancakes without adding any sugar. So these will go with something sweet or savory, but today we're going to make them blueberry. So this is the time to add the fresh blueberries, is when your batter is sealed on one side, sort of settled in. If you're a bit nervous at this point, just be rest assured that the first couple of pancakes are always a bit dodgy, and then you get the hang of them. Doesn't matter what they look like, it's what they taste like. If I put the blueberries in the batter itself, once they hit the hot pan, they're just going to burst, and you get purple juice everywhere. So this way, they're going to stay together, and you're going to get these lovely, fresh, juicy blueberries in your mouth. So give it another couple of seconds, because you want it nice and golden brown on that side. We're going to flip it over and let it cook through. If you've made them too big and too thick, you might have to just pop them on a baking tray and into the oven. So do believe me when I tell you that they're not any better when they're bigger. So get yourself a spatula and flip. There we go. Squash it down a little bit. Excellent. As the pancakes cook through, they are going to become firmer. See a little bit of batter there, just squash it together. There we go. You'll get a hang of it in no time. This is also a great recipe for kids. I'm sure you could train them in to do this on a Saturday or Sunday morning. It's great for Mother's Day or Father's Day, breakfast in bed. Oh, Those look fantastic. Check them out. So you'll see with just a little bit of heat, the blueberries start bursting. There we go. So I'm just going to give them another minute and then pop them onto my serving dish. There we go. So that's batch number 1 done. And for the second half, I'm going to show you something a little bit different. Oh, those look fantastic. So we've got more than half of our batter left. We're going to add some orange zest to the batter. This is absolutely delicious, and this will give you more natural sweetness without adding any sugar. There we go. You just take your little zester and drag it down. There we go. And exactly the same method again. Mix, 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 and then blobs of batter. Lovely sound, sizzle, sizzle. And again, don't make them too big. And smell the orange zest. It's one of my favorite smells in the world. Growing up on a citrus farm, you're surrounded by the smell of orange blossom, etc., etc., about 9 months of the year. So just let your batter settle. The blueberry pancakes should be sealing on that side. You can see little bubbles forming, and that's your cue to add your blueberries. And blueberries and orange really go extremely well together. And because we just added a little pinch of cinnamon to the batter, it's literally just a hint. It's not overtly cinnamon flavored. Put loads of blueberries in there. And you can also serve more fresh berries on the side. You know, the more the merrier. And another option, if you've forgotten to put the orange zest into the pancakes themselves, you can actually heat it up with your maple syrup. I absolutely love maple syrup. It's an unusual sort of smoky taste. So just empty out your bottle into a little pot. Grab your orange and your little zesting tool again. And zest the orange straight into the maple syrup. Now this will actually keep for quite a while. So even if you don't use it all up in the first go, you'll be able to use it for the next few weeks. I want extra orange zest going in here. And it looks really pretty when you pour it over the pancakes. Here we go. Ooh, that was a big one. Oh, lovely. Lovely and golden on that side. You just want to cook them a little while longer until they cook through on the blueberry side. So sort of a medium heat at this point. You can turn it down a bit. I give it a bit of a pat just to see how squishy it is, and the firmer it is, the more it's going to be cooked through. So we don't want to get anything squishy. Those are still a little bit squishy. So while those are cooking through, I'm just going to get my goodies ready to serve it with. So this is our warm maple syrup with orange zest. Oh, doesn't that look amazing? Nice little jug of that. Everyone can add their own. And I'm also going to serve my blueberry pancakes with some really thick organic Linux Greek yogurt. These should be almost ready. It'll be very popular in your household if you make these for brunch. Okay, I'm just going to give them another minute. They're still looking a bit pale on that side. You want them nice and golden. Excellent. So here we go, my fantastic Oaty pancakes with blueberries and orange maple syrup.